You feel like you're worth nothing. And because of that, you stop fighting. You let yourself go. So you spend every second on the day hating yourself. And then you ask, how do I fix this? I have been where you are. I know that dark room. But I also know why your brain is doing this to you. You aren't lazy, you are scared. And if you want to stop being this way, subscribe. This channel is about helping you fight depression. Why does this happen? You like saying that you aren't worthy because you already know what happens when you say that you aren't worth it. You have been down this road 1,000 times. It's predictable, and predictable is safe. So your problem isn't really with your worth, but the fear of unknown. That's the whole reason behind anxiety and depression, you know? It's constantly worrying and avoiding that inevitable unknown scenario. And your brain wants to save energy. Thinking is hard. Figuring out the unknown is exhausting. So it picks the next best thing, which is to give up, to criticize yourself. And that's what that lack of worth really is. It's your brain trying to make you avoid the risk. And that's why you come up with these simple explanations for everything. Like, oh, she doesn't like me because I'm ugly or I'm poor. Because that's easier than saying that you don't know. Because you not knowing means you're gonna spend days obsessing over this and you're gonna fail. So it isn't really that you aren't worthy. It's just that it's so much more tiring to even imagine the alternative than to face the fact that you are vulnerable and you don't know what's going to happen. So let's explore that, okay? What if you are worth something? What if you have something that's different and better than others? It means you have to defend it, right? It means you will be forced to carry this weight with you everywhere, every day, to defend yourself against crowds of people that say otherwise. Isn't that scary? Endless fighting, endless arguments, because it's your responsibility. And this is a real problem for men, because men already have all these responsibilities. Excel, provide, protect, and now defend your worth too? How much more of this can you take before you break down? Isn't that too much on this already impossible standard for men? So let's go back to the previous point. Which one is harder? To be out there in the world fighting God knows what, or to just say that you aren't worth the effort? Responsibility is heavy. Comment your biggest fear down below. It helps to let it out. Responsibility. So how do we deal with that? You don't need to face life all at once. You conquer it bit by bit. That's why you clean, you exercise, you work. We don't do it because we like doing it. No one likes running, okay? But you put in the effort, which then you can use to bargain for the future you want. That's why you should accept responsibility. That's how you kill that fear that freezes you. So simply, one day at a time. Check my playlist to see how that looks like. But the biggest block against this, it's the belief that there's one thing that solves everything. Money, love, faith. But that's a lie. Because you believe in that for years and now your life is like this. Life is complicated. Humans are complicated. Accepting the fight is how you learn to deal with them better. It's how you reach the life you want, not the opposite. So accept the responsibility of your own life, of your happiness. I promise you it's worth it. And if you want a plan to handle this, check out my coaching plans in the link below. I help people build systems against depression. But this isn't enough to deal with responsibility. So next week, I'm showing you the exact system I use for purpose that gets me out of bed on the days I don't want to get up. And it's not about self-love, it's something else. So I will see you next week. There's always a way. And if you think you are too late to start, watch this video next.